Since 2011, Dance Moms was airing, and it is coming back in June, and that is really exciting. But ever since that, there has been some obnoxious moms, which is why today's video is going to be about top 10 worst parents on Dance Moms. Christi Lukasiak. One of the women who bring out the worst in Abby, while at the same time, she wants what's best for her little daughter, Chloe. But y'all won't believe once you hear this. So, Kendall was crying, and Abby didn't allow that, and she allowed Cameron to cry. And Christy got mad over that, and Jill didn't even storm out when she didn't let Kendall cry. She stood up for Kendall, and then she was accused of being jealous of Cameron, which she was. And then she started to stand up for her daughter, but then they turned into this whole big thing, and then see what happened. Guess what happens?
Abby is giving Jill a hard time for Kendall crying. But 45 minutes ago, you were validating Cameron crying. Why is it okay for one and not the other?
You're jealous of Cameron.
We're not jealous of anyone.
Yes, you are. And your
No,
kid
Abby.
doesn't have the technique. She does.
No, you know what, Abby? That's on you. You're her technique teacher, and go ahead, say awful things about my daughter. Abby didn't care if Cameron won nationals. She wanted Cameron to beat Chloe, and she didn't. And Abby can't stand to lose. Those 5 kids in there put your fat name on the map.
No.
You were no one before these kids.
Why do you say that?
Because you think putting a couple kids on Broadway makes you someone? And guess who made you a household name? Them. Take a hike. She has more class in her little finger at 13 than you have in that big fat body at 45.
Chloe is finished. Your kid's washed up.
How dare you? Do you know anything about that kid? No! You heard. As a mom, I can't sit by and watch this woman destroy my child anymore. She can't steal her passion. She can't steal her self-confidence. My line's been crossed. Dance isn't worth it. Let's go, Chloe. It's really sad that Chloe was part of the winning group dance, and she had the highest scoring ALDC solo, and this is how her national ends.
I still want to dance. I still want to do this, but I don't want to do it with her anymore.
Hyland. The next woman, even though she's known Abby since she was a kid, but she brings out the worst in her. Alongside Christi Lukasiak, the day when Hyland left the show, it was a big disaster for her and her 2 kids, Brooke and Paige. This big fight that she had with Abby was physical. Sure, they do fight a lot, but wait until you hear and see this. So, Abby asked Brooke if she wanted to dance, and Kelly accused her of calling Brooke miserable or something. And then Abby denied that and said, nope, I didn't say your daughter was miserable. And then she was pretending to eat her, and then Kelly, wait until you see this.
I didn't, dingbat. Listen, I said, Brooke, is your mother
Get
speaking
your
for
finger
you? Do you
out
want to
of
be
my face.
Girls out the room.
Yeah,
Girls
you would
out
eat
the
me.
room.
Out the room. Get away from me.
Out the room.
Miller called the police and filed a report about the fight between her and Hyland. After that, Hyland was arrested for a week and was told that she could never go near Abby again. Leslie Ackerman. One of the most selfish women that you can meet on Dance Moms, who only cares about her daughter Peyton and not the team. In this episode, Leslie really snaps and loses it with Christy. This fight between Ackerman and Lukasiak was also physical after Ackerman calls Lukasiak a drunk. Then a producer came to break up the fight. However, the fight has gotten worse when she continued fighting with the producer.
Why are you yelling at us?
I'm not. I'm talking to my friend.
Then you're yelling at
Shush.
her. You had too much to drink.
Oh,
You better
whatever.
settle with that. Bitch.
Stop, bitch. Stop. You know, you can fight with me and you can be nasty and you can be a bitch. But when you cross that line,
After the fight between Christy and Leslie, Chloe and Peyton get kicked out of nationals after Asia leaves the team the following week.
We were out. It was nothing to do with you or the Abbey Lee Dance Company or the kids.
you are all here because the Abbey Lee Dance Company is attending a national finals. It was unsportsmanlike behavior. Christy, you're out. Chloe is gone for this week. Leslie, you have to take Peyton home. You're gone.
Kristie Ray. This mom was only in season 3 of Dance Moms. However, there has been some obnoxious things that she's done, and I'm going to tell you now. She's usually the one that doesn't want to get involved in those obnoxious chit-chats, but then she gets involved in this one. The day after the fight between Christy and Leslie wasn't there yet, and Christy was talking about it, and she called Christy a liar, and surprisingly, she was on Leslie's side by claiming that Christy was in Leslie's face first last night, and then she sort of took the easy way out and acted like a little kid by leaving the team.
Let's not county code it, and let's tell what really happened, because this is you know it is, okay? And Leslie's not here to defend herself.
This has nothing to do with you.
No, but I'm pissed off when people try to tell a different story when someone's not here to defend themselves. And this story right here is not how it happened. You got in her face first. You can say all you want with words, but when you directly start it, you better be able to back up your
She called me a drunk.
control yourself.
All right, well, you have spoken.
You know what? I'm not playing this stupid game that you guys like to play with the manipulation.
You need to settle yourself down.
No, I don't, because I hate liars.
We don't like to curse.
Well, you guys all do except Holly. So don't start acting like you're on this high roll that you don't curse.
we really
She's a
don't.
liar, and you guys are all backing up the lie.
Christy Ray's a fighter, just like Leslie is, and it was a no-brainer that she's on her side.
I was physically assaulted.
You know what? You're lucky that it was Leslie. You are lucky, because if you were
Are
anywhere
you
else...
threatening me too?
I'm at the point right now, I just can't take them anymore. I've dealt with a lot of women in my life, and these moms, I don't know how much more that I can last, maybe a minute.
I'm done. You guys can play the game. I don't have to. I'm not jeopardizing my daughter's career for done.
Oh my God, like, thank God Christy's leaving, because clearly she's crazy.
Hello.
Abby, I'm leaving.
You are?
I can't deal with the lies anymore. So I decided I'm gonna go.
Right before nationals? I am very upset. Asia is a shoo-in to win that mini division at nationals.
Asia's probably gonna be heartbroken because she wants to be in the group. But from the incident last night to this morning,
What incident last night?
there was a confrontation between Leslie and Christy. I'm just not gonna sit here and play the game with them.
Girls, I have an announcement to make. It is with great sadness. Asia has to cut her trip short and not participate in our national finals. Saying goodbye to a superstar.
Jill Vertes. Next up is Jill Vertes, because the worst thing that she did was that this whole big battle between her and Kendall and Ashlee and Bryn. Jill did not welcome Ashlee and Bryn to the team because Ashlee thought that she was too good for the kids and better than the rest of the team, so she took her frustrations out on Bryn by confronting her that she was in Kendall's way when she actually wasn't.
Abby, this is Kendall's solo, not Bryn's. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so why is Bryn on Kendall's side in her way when she's trying to dance, making a mockery of her?
Jill, she wasn't making a mockery of anyone. That's very vindictive. She wasn't doing that.
Okay, wait, I just want to get this straight. Do you want Bryn to do this solo?
Jill?
You're gonna stick up for Bryn.
I'm sticking up for the child that's in the room that's helping.
Are you kidding me? You never trained that kid. You never taught her a thing.
Why can't Kendall just open her own mouth and say, you're in my way? Move.
Why can't Bryn have a brain and sit in the back?
The real reason that Jill is angry is that Kendall has invested 5 years into this team and doesn't have a whole lot to show for it. And Jill feels like Brynn coming here is going to take away from Kendall. The reality is, maybe Kendall already had her shot.
Brynn, this has nothing to do with you. But you need to learn, when the kids are learning their solos, you stay out of their way.
No, but I wasn't dancing in front of her.
Honey, don't talk back to a grown-up. Just say, okay, I'll stay out of her way. Got it?
Are you guys yelling at Brynn? No! Are you yelling at Brynn?
Go ask your kid what I said.
You can't yell at a kid like that.
Who was yelling at you? What happened?
Jill was yelling
Why?
at
What did she say?
Because she said I was dancing in front of Kendall and I wasn't. And she said you don't talk back to a grown-up. And I wasn't even dancing in front of her.
Kenzie, come here. Come here.
What is wrong with you?
Jessalyn Siwa. Don't worry, y'all will find out why she's listed on the top 10 worst parents ever, even though she's the mother of JoJo Siwa, one of the most popular dancers ever from Dance Moms. Jess is, once again, a part of the Jill versus Ashlee team, and she is on Jill's side, which is kind of a shame, because once again, they're making fun of Brynn. She was on Jill's side. When Brynn was crying in the bathroom, her and Jill were making fun of Brynn. And then Jess came up to confront Brynn and Ashlee and remind her that everybody is in there practicing the group. She was just doing that to make fun of Brynn crying and just mock her for it. After that, she regretted from Ashlee.
It's really awkward. I mean, you don't know what to do. It's awkward.
Get every opportunity handed to you and then cry about it. They should just not do the duo then. Just be like, then you don't have a duo, that's fine.
Yeah, if you don't like, you know what? How many times has Abby said, if you don't like it, don't do it.
Don't do it.
You're out. Done.
Yeah. Now they're all practicing the group and she's not even in there practicing the group. This is the new beginning. You get to be a baby.
You need to think of it like you're acting, sweetie. You're just acting, you know?
But I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
I don't want to hear Ken. I don't want to hear Ken.
We're in here doing the group. She's in the bathroom
That's
crying
what
about her duo.
is wrong.
Like,
That's
it's
what's
not
wrong.
fair.
Come on.
Hey, you guys know we're doing the group right now, right?
Oh,
All the other kids are in there doing the group. You're on the team, aren't you? The team's in there dancing.
Why are you coming to her instead of Gianna?
Because Gianna's working with the girls
I know,
and the
but why
boys.
didn't
Why aren't you
Gianna
telling
come
her
to yell
everyone's
to
in
me?
there? Why is this okay?
I didn't know
Why
that.
is she bawling and it's okay?
Because she's beautiful and wonderful and skinny and light like her.
Ashlee Allen. Next up is Ashlee Allen, Brynn's mother. Her and Jill fought a lot back in season 6. And yeah, Jill wasn't welcoming Brynn to the team, but also Ashlee was wrong too, and that is when Ashlee did something really bad. She said to Jill that she was just jealous that Brynn was better than Kendall. And that is when Kendall started to cry. And then later, she defended herself by screaming at Ashlee and saying, "Why are you so mean?" Even though Kendall shouldn't be screaming at an adult, but I definitely think that Ashlee definitely crossed the line, and just to say that to an innocent child.
Everything out of your mouth is mean and hurtful.
You're just jealous that Brynn has had a better season than Kendall. It's all over social media. You're not out there, Kendall, so you don't know.
Excuse me, Abby, I am not allowing this woman to talk to my child like that.
Kristie Hunt. Kristie Hunt is the mother of Sarah Hunt. So she's going to be one of the parents that actually tears down her own child by pushing her to stay. So Abby offended her. And Jill told Kristie to, just be calm to Abby, and she did. But, however, Sarah felt like Sarah was crying, and then Kristie just pressured her to stay. She forced her to stay. She told her to go get a drink and go back in there and fight for herself.
Here, Abby,
Can she please be in the number?
No.
I don't understand what you're doing to her.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids already. Go, go. She's out because Chloe's out.
She is capable of doing this, Abby.
I never said she wasn't capable.
But why? Why not utilize her talents? Can you please try to utilize her again, Abby? Please.
I wasn't in it.
Tell her goodbye. Bye. I like little Sarah, but with a mother like that, she will not be dancing today or tomorrow in our big dance concert, and maybe not at Nationals.
It's not fair.
Life's not fair.
Abby, life here is not fair.
I feel bad for Sarah.
Well, I do too. You don't want a kid to wail. She's wailing.
Do not give up on yourself. Just because she continues to squash you down, you do not give up on yourself because that woman wants to squash you down. You believe in yourself and you go in there and do that. Then I don't know, what are we doing here then, Sarah?
Let it go. Let it go. It's done.
I can't
Let it go.
I can't take
The sobbing.
We can go. We can leave.
No, we are not leaving.
Mom, I'm leaving.
It's done. I want you to get in there and get a drink. Now.
No, I'm not going back in.
Get in there.
She wants red.
Girard. Kira is a very strong mother, but at the same time, she makes kids cry. And also, she is the mother of Kalani. When dance mom Jeanette was from another team of Abby's called Abby Rejects, she was talking badly about Kendall and Kalani. And she was pissed. Good thing she stood up for Kendall, but she also said more harsh, and she got Jeanette back by talking badly about her kid, Ava. So, she said that Kalani was better than Ava, and also that Kalani would put Ava in a grave, which is inappropriate and bad.
When I said I'm a dance, like this? Okay, enough of the dramatics. Because there's plenty of things that I could have pointed out about Kalani.
Really? About my kid? Oh, don't even start.
I said there are plenty of things that I can point out, but why?
About my kid?
About your kid.
You know what? Kalani would put your kid in a grave.
She's 13.
She would have put your kid in a grave 10 years ago.
You know what?
Last but not least, Cathy Nesbitt Sting. Cathy is known as the nicest parent and dance coach ever, but she is the mother of Vivian. And also, she's a dance coach at Candy Apple's Dance Center. She might be nice, but, however, she brings out the worst in Abby. She's obnoxious to her, and she's just always the number one predator for Abby. And so, as they were walking along, she was talking badly about Kendall. And then, when they got in the room, when Abby accidentally squirted water at her, she hit Abby with her purse. And then Jill purposely squirted Abby at her, and then it became the water fight.
No! Kathy, no one
Do you think if I throw this on
Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth! That was good.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Let me see it.
I didn't mean to do that. No, I thought the witch would melt. No, I apologize. I didn't even know the lid was off.
You know what? Because I didn't mean to do that either. If Christy can come after me. Oh my God, you are such a bitch.
Oh, please.
Fine! I get 150.
You know,
Come on, bring it on, bitch.
don't do it.
That woman just hit me.
Go ahead. Water doesn't hurt me. Grow up.
You grow up.
Get a life.
You are such a
Don't say anything about my child ever again.
Jill, it's
You don't deserve
Shut your mouth.
Alright guys, so that was our list of our top 10 worst parents on Dance Moms. And by the way, with the footage, it is only screen recording. No copyright is intended. This all belongs to Lifetime. It was screen recording from YouTube. And also, I hope the moms learned their lessons. I think they did. And just to remind you all, this is Julia Louise. Subscribe if you want more videos like this. And this is from Julia Louise Productions.